Good afternoon, mathematics. My name is Mariana Garcia.
My name is Nerio.
And I'm Ciaron Lyons.
We're given the proposition of calculating the future values of an investment of $100,000 into a savings account compared to investing such money into a stock of 4 different companies.
The first step for us was actually to find a savings account to use in our calculation.
We mutually decided upon using Citizens Access Savings Account with an APR of 2.227%.
So we were actually able to calculate the APR by first calculating the periodic rate, given by this equation right here. And to get the APR, we needed to multiply the periodic rate by n, which is the compounding period. And the compounding period we chose would be monthly. So once we got the periodic rate, we had to multiply the rate by 12, which is n, which is the compounding period we chose. And that gave us 2.227% APR.
Next, we had to calculate the amount left in our Citizens Access account after 5 years of investing $100,000. To do so, we used the equation S equals P, parentheses 1 plus R, parentheses to the power of n, and solved it to get $374,918.58.
So in addition, the 4 publicly traded companies that we chose to invest our money in are the following companies.
We chose to invest in Ford Motor Company because they are a renowned car manufacturer. They are one of the leading motor companies in the world, and makes a financial sense to invest in a company which leads its sector.
We also chose to invest in Papa John's Pizza as we wanted our investments to be diverse and spread across several markets. The revenue was $1.78 billion in 2017, showing us that the company is going in the right direction and staying in the green.
To invest in Apple Incorporated was a very straightforward decision, as they are the leading technology company in the world with the smartphone, and subsequently have attained $265.595 billion in revenue in 2017. We decided to invest with Apple because we knew it would be as close to a guaranteed profit for our investment.
So to maintain our diverse investment, we ventured into the oil market with BP plc. They're a British multinational oil and gas company and is regarded as one of the world's 7 oil and gas super majors. BP plc has a history of maintaining in the green and persuaded our investment.
We started our research on October 15, 2018, and the stock price for Ford Motor Company then was $8.81. Papa John's Pizza stock price was $52.01. Apple's stock price was $217.36. And lastly, BP plc's stock price was $559.40.
So we distributed our finances across the 4 companies to make it equal to $100,000, which is our initial investment. We bought 1,000 shares from Ford Motor Company, making it $8,810.
In addition, we bought 1,304 shares from Papa John's Pizza, making it a $67,821.04 investment.
We bought 50 shares from Apple, making it a $10,868 investment. Lastly, we bought 20 shares from BP plc, making it a $11,188 investment.
Here we have the stock prices of each company for 20 days, and in addition we also have a scatter plot for each company with a regression line that allows us to estimate the value of a dependent variable from a given independent variable.
One example of an abrupt change that is seen in Ford Motor Company was its lowest closing stock price on October 24, 2018, which was quickly recovered and stayed fairly consistent from that point onwards.
We're using the line of best fit equation. We were able to predict the value of Ford Motor Company stock after 5 years. So using the formula MX plus B, we used 0.04620158 as M, 8.47598 as B, and multiplied it by 5 years by 365 days to get 825, which will be used as X. So as a result, we got 92.7938 for Y.
To calculate the total value of the stock for Ford Motor Company as of November 9, 2018, we multiplied $92.79 by 1,000 to get $92,790.
So lastly, for Ford Motor Company, we were able to find out how much the interest stock is accrued over this time period of 5 years by subtracting our initial investments from our total stock price to get $83,980 as the interest the stock has amounted.
Our second company, Papa John's Pizza hit its lowest stock at $48.87 on October 29, 2018. Ironically, it picked back up the next day.
We used the Y equals MX plus B formula to find out the value of Papa John's stock after 5 years, and as a result, we discovered that the value of Y is equals to $293.22.
So in addition, we found the total value of our stock with Papa John's Pizza by multiplying the stock price for Papa John's after 5 years by the number of shares to get a total of $382,371.92.
Lastly, we found the amount of interest accumulated over the 5 years by subtracting our initial investment from our total stock price to get $314,550.88.
Our third company that we chose, Apple Incorporated, hit its highest stock price at $222.22 on November 1st, 2018. However, on November 5th, 2018, the company reached its lowest stock price at $201.40 due to weak expectations for the production and sales of the iPhone XR.
So to predict the value of Apple's stock after 5 years, we used the slope-intercept formula, and as a result, we concluded that the stock price for Apple after 5 years is negative $983.03 per share.
Next, to calculate the total value of our Apple stock, we multiplied negative $983.05 by 50, which is the number of shares, to get negative $49,152.
Lastly, to find how much interest the stock has accrued over 5 years, we subtracted our initial investment from our total stock price to negative $60,020 as the amount of interest that has accumulated.
So our last company, BP PLC, reached its highest stock price at $567.30 on October 31st, 2018, but dropped significantly the day after and persisted to fluctuate afterwards. So in contrast, it actually reached its lowest stock price of $523.50 on November 9th.
Next, we used the formula of Y equals MX plus B to find the best fit line to predict the value of BP's PLC's stock after 5 years. And as a result, we concluded that after 5 years, the company's stock price would have a value of negative $923.15 a share.
Then we were able to calculate the total value of our BP PLC stock by multiplying negative $923.15 by 20 to get a result of negative $18,463.
We were to find how much interest the stock has accrued over 5 years. So we did so by subtracting our initial investment from our total stock price. We got a result of negative $29,651. So that is the amount of interest accumulated over the 5 years.
When comparing the performance of the two investment strategies, we had to calculate our overall value of our stock from all 4 companies. As a result, the sum is $407,546.92.
So we subtracted the Citizens Access Savings Account minus the investment into the stock, which as a result, we got the difference of $32,628.34.
This means that investing into the 4 companies is more profitable than Citizens Access Savings Account.
So now in front of us we have our changes which we would do to our investment of our $100,000. Firstly, we found out the 4 companies which we invested in previously to see what one would be most profitable, which came to Ford Motor Company. We then decided out of $100,000 to invest in Ford Motor Company in as many shares as we possibly could, which came to the number of 11,350. We then decided to times that number by $92.79, which is the price of a share after 5 years with Ford Motor Company, which gave us the number of $1,053,166.50. We then, with the remaining amount of money from an initial $100,000 investment, put it into a Citizens Access Savings Account, and the amount of money after 5 years accrued to $24.37. Adding these 2 numbers together resulted in $1,053,190.87. We then must subtract our initial investment from our total value of our investment, which is $953,190.87, which would leave us after 5 years from our initial $100,000 lump sum.